practical. So you need to have a little while he'll be showing you. So I don't perceive that in this such a short time, you'll be able to learn the intricacy. But my request is that all of you should, after this session, please go back to Kamlakar, request him for one-to-one sessions, share the, download the software, and then start using the software. Because many of the fundamental things, for example, the arrow alignment, the timings, how you are coming, you can actually try to blow up a particular area which you want to see in slow motion. So all of that is possible using the software, and the whole world is using today. So if the whole world is using, it is important that we also start using. So over to Mr. Kamlakar Reddy, who will take us through the entire journey in the next 1 hour.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everyone. I take this opportunity to thank SAI, Sports Authority of India, and the Archery Association of India, and academic faculty of Sai NSSC Kolkata for giving me this opportunity to speak about the video analysis in sports. I would also like to thank the program director, Sri Sanjay Singh sir, and the core committee of the Train the Trainers program. So myself, I'm M. Kamlakar Reddy. I'm working as a archery coach in Sai NSSC Kolkata Academics, and also as a high performance manager for Northeast region. Today's my topic is video analysis in sports. So video analysis in sports is one of the most neglected aspect in Indian sports. The sports analysis stands after 95% of your preparation. Means you prepare for any performance. It comes after 95% of your performance. After your performance, like you prepare for anything up to 95%, then it boosts up to 100%. So this is one of the like a cream layer for your performance. So before going to this topic, I would like to share about some facts in archery. So if you see about the games nowadays, it can be classified into various factors like indoor games, outdoor games, or combat games, non-combat games. Whereas you can also classify the games into one of the aspects like skill classification. So once you see the skill classification, it is called open, close, discrete, serial, and close. So now we are going to discuss about open skills and close skills. So because if you want to understand your game properly, you should know about this one. So if you see about the open skills, so the games like netball, football, hockey, basketball comes into open skill games, because the skills in these games, what you're going to learn in these games won't have any particular rules, like you have to go perform the skills one by one in a cyclic process. For example, in a basketball, if you have an dribbling, if you're going to dribbling is one skill, and chest pass is one skill, overthrow is one skill. So there is no rule like after you dribble the ball, you have to go for chest pass only, or you have to go for overhead pass only. It depends upon the opponent. It depends upon the situation. So there is no pattern for the skills. That's why it's called open skill games. So in this particular games, what you're going to discuss about the video analysis, it will be very different. It will be statistical video analysis, like where the opponent is moving. But we are not going about the skill based, because if you want the skill based, the open skills cannot be analysis in this particular software. So coming to close skills, the close skill games, where you have a set of pattern of skills where you have to perform the skills in a cyclic in nature. For example, archery, weightlifting, and shooting. So if you see in archery, we have some skills which you have to perform one by one. It's in sequence in nature. Whatever the situation it may be, whoever may be opponent, there won't be any change in the skills. So main thing is you have to repeat the process. It is a recurring process. You have to repeat the skills for whatever the shooting it may be. Means how many arrows you shoot for the competition. It may be for the first arrow, for second arrow, third arrow. It may be whatever the arrows it may be, but these skills will be in recurring in nature. It have a set of pattern, and it have a beginning and it have an ending also. So we have, that's why we always consider the archery in a short cycle. What is short cycle? Previously, you have seen the short cycles in a lot of seminars taken place in the same platform. So short cycle is one of the important, definitely, no doubt in that one. So what understands you in the short cycle is you have a sequence of steps, sequence of skills in archery that will be going in a cyclic nature. For example, you start with the stance, you end with the release and feedback, and comes again with the first position. So it will be different for the first and second arrow. Like for the every end, you start with the stance. For the second arrow, you won't perform the stance, but you are always aware of it. So definitely it have a beginning and it's also having an ending. So with these facts in archery, now we came to know about how you're going to analyze your skills in the particular softwares. So how video analysis is going to help the athletes. You're going to record a video where you're going to gain some useful information from the recorded video. The video, for example, video is of many types. For example, if you record a video, video is nothing but a sequence of images that has been played with a particular time. So for example, you have, if you're recording a video from your mobile, it will be having a mark like 30 FPS. That means 30 frames per second. Whereas we go for any high-end cameras, like any digital cameras and all the high-end cameras, it will be having 1000 FPS. If you record a video in that one, means it will be recording, it will be taking 1000 photos per second. Per second, it will be taking 1000 photos if you're going any high-end camera. But if you're going any normal mobile, it can take about 30 FPS, means 30 photos per second. So even nowadays, the high-end mobiles like Samsung S10, they have this 1000 frames per second the camera quality also. So that is one of the main thing you have to consider while recording a video. And video analysis also help the coaches and athletes to analyze the technique, make tactical decisions, and screening the risk of potential injury. So what is happening in video analysis? First, you are going to give the input, and the input is going to get processed, and you get the output. So what is the input here? The input will be your video or your photographs you're taken with a mobile or camera. You are with the input. So you copy the input to the computer or a mobile. Using the software, you can process the input and you get the output like comparison, measurements, joint angles. So here input and output is clear, whereas processing is a little bit challenging one. So how are you going to process? This processing mainly depends upon the softwares you're using. You have a laptop and you need a software for the processing the inputs. So now we talk about the softwares. So there are many softwares available in the market. For example, it can be a mobile app, or it can be a computer application. So for example, I want to list out some of the mobile apps available for the video analysis, like a HUDL technique, Dartfish, CoachEye. The HUDL technique is a slow motion playback technique, which you can analyze the video with a slow motion. What are the actions you're performing, you can observe in a slow motion, which is not possible with the naked eye. The Dartfish Express, this Dartfish is one of the leading software in the whole market, because it is applicable for the mobile also, it is applicable for the laptop also, computers also. And the CoachEye is one of the application for the mobile, and this is for the feedback of the athletes, like you can annotate any lining, or you can find out any angles and all. Also it can be used with CoachEye. Now coming to applications for the computers, we can classify this also into two types. One is paid softwares and the free softwares. The paid softwares, yeah, there are a lot of paid softwares, because a lot of companies are designing the softwares for the video analysis, and they charge you a lot, like $500 to $2,000 per year. you will get a license for this one, you can use this one, definitely. But the main thing is you have to get trained once for using this software. Dartfish 360 is one of the ultimate software with more options it is available in the market. Now coming to free softwares. The free softwares means which is open source, means मतलब ये किसी को कोई भी डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं ऑनलाइन से और कोई भी यूज कर सकते हैं. There is no restrictions. You can use with your laptop. That is Kinovia. Kinovia is one of the free software applicable available in the online. You can download. I have given the download link also. See, it is one of the now our seminar will, our topic will be going on this Kinovia application only. How we are going to use the Kinovia application and how we are going to get the results from the Kinovia application. So it is one of the best solution for the video analysis, and it can use to observe the two videos or measure the human motions and capture some angles and all. The system requirements may be from Windows 7 to Windows 10, and minimum requirements is enough to run this software. No need of any high-end computers and all. And you have to pay some attention while recording a video, like the video must be steady from the beginning to end. Means the video में कोई disturbance नहीं होना चाहिए, like आगे पीछे नहीं करना चाहिए, ऊपर नीचे हिलना नहीं चाहिए कैमरा को. So better you use the tripod stand with a mobile holder, record the video, it won't be any disturbance. And it should not be so close or so far away from the archer. Make a minimum distance, appropriate distance, so that you're not missing every action of the archer. And it should not be so far also. Make sure that no markers doesn't go out of the frame. This point I'll explain you later. So these are the one of advantages of Kinovia. Like it is free of cost, it is available for everyone. Lot of advantages are there that I'll explain you in practical. This will be the interface of the Kinovia application, and whatever game it may be, there is no restrictions. Not only for archery, not only for any weightlifting, not only for taekwondo. You can use for any game. Okay, you should. The coach should have adequate knowledge of the skills. They can analyze the skills in this particular application. Now I'll take you to the application. Yeah, now you can see the interface of the application. This is the interface of the application. Now you have here file, edit, view, image, video, tools, options. Down to that one, you have a folder like symbol here. Click on this folder like symbol, and you can access the videos already copied into your laptop. Yeah, so this is one of the diploma training where we are conducting practical classes. We do analysis on the diploma trainees. So here I want to convey you one thing, like I have placed some markers on the archer. Like this software runs on the color differentiation. For example, if you want to track any path, any object, that should have the distinguished color, different color. So I'm not able to track the hand of the archer, so I placed one marker on the hand. I placed one marker on the chin. You can see. You can see the marker on the chin. You can see marker on the hand. You can see the marker on the other hand. So here are the tools available in the application. Like you have the pencil, you have the marker here, you have the angle here, stopwatch, a grid view, and many tools are available here. Using these tools, you can analyze this video. So I'll go to the marker here. First of all, I like to add the grid for the video. So keep observing the screen, what I'm doing, what are the operations I'm doing, so that you can get an idea. So how to operate this application. So I have placed the grid. There's a graph type in front of the screen. In the graph only you can play the video right now. Previously in the video there was no graph, but I have placed the graph right now using this application. Now I'm going to place the marker here on the always I just go inside the marker on the body. Just use the option start tracking and play the video. Yeah, once the release is over, you go to the marker and stop tracking. Yeah, the first arrow is over. Now go for second arrow. Again, I'm going to place the marker. So change the color of the marker for better observation. I'm going to place the red color. Start tracking. Yeah, once release is over, go to the marker and stop tracking. Two arrows is over. Now I'm going to capture the third arrow. I can change the color of the marker for the better observation. Now three arrows has been captured. Now I'm going for fourth arrow. The number of arrows you capture will be more. You'll get you having the more data. The analysis will be more efficient. Once release is over, go to the marker and go for stop tracking. And one final arrow. We're going to capture the 5 arrows and we're going to compare the sequence of the 5 arrows. I'm going to change the color for better observation. Yeah. Yeah, we have captured all the 5 arrows. Stop tracking. Now the 5 arrows has been tracked by the option by the tool marker, and you have to go for the tools. And here one option is the linear kinematics. Go for linear kinematics and the speed and the relative. Yeah. Now you can see the graph available here. So this is the graph generated by the arrows shot by the particular archer. So from seeing the graph, you can easily say that the archer could not able to maintain the timing. The arrow number 3 was shot near about in between 4 to 5 seconds, but arrow number 4 was shot after 7 seconds. Arrow number 1 was shot after 6 seconds. So you can see the differentiation here clearly. And this particular archer needs to maintain his timing. Now we can analyze that where the archer is lagging behind, and he's having some synchronization over in 5 to in 1 second, in between the 1 second. That is the setup. His setup position was very good. He able to synchronize himself very better in setup position. Whereas coming to draw also is not that much synchronized in between 1.5 second to 2.5 seconds. Draw is also not synchronized. Anchor is okay, 80% is okay, he is able to synchronize. Whereas timing of the shooting is very poor. So this particular archer need to be have a practice where he has to maintain his timing. Like that, we have a drop box here. We can see many options available to correlate this all the 5 arrows. We'll see one more, like vertical position. This is a vertical position of the hand. For example, he's raising his hand from the hooking of the bow to is going to set a position. That is good. He got the good synchronization. For this curve, this one particularly mentions his draw. His draw is not good at all because the position his draws is very different. For a particular arrow, he won't maintain the same draw line. So he also should maintain the same draw line to get the better performance. So this is a simple analysis we can do it from this kind of softwares. Again, we have so many tools in this one, like a magnifier. You can place a magnifier over here and you can observe. You can observe how the release is. Yeah, with the magnifier and the slow motion options, we can observe this very clearly. This is about the video, and we can do some kind of analysis with the photographs also. So I'm having a compound archer here. I think everyone remember one of the our senior coach, Shri Gangadhar sir, has taken the biomechanical aspects of archery class. He has explained about the angles in the biomechanical aspects, and he has explained all the how many angles will be there, what kind of angles you can you have to identify, and how we are going to make a optimal form out of the angles. So like this, you want to measure the angles of any archer. Yeah, it is possible here with this software. And first of all, we'll find whether his position is biomechanically is efficient or not. We'll see the inline whether the arrow line is in line with his elbow or not. We can draw a line over here with the arrow in line with the arrow.
Kamlakasan, sorry to interrupt. Can you also just explain side by side? Can you just also use Hindi a bit? Because
okay.
Receiving too many requests.
Okay, definitely. Yeah. अब biomechanically aspects के analyze करने के लिए you can use this kind of tools. अब angle पता करना है किसी का archer का, आप पता कर सकते हैं. For example, सभी लोग बोलते हैं gun barrel position होना चाहिए. इसका अभी हम चेक करते हैं कि gun barrel position आएगा नहीं आएगा. That's it. So we can identify whether he is biomechanically efficient shooting or not with these annotations. Now if you want to find अभी आपको एंगल पता करना है किसी का यहाँ पे इस फोटोग्राफ में किसी का भी एंगल पता करना है, ये वाला एंगल ऑप्शन यूज करके आप पता कर सकते हैं. एंगल को एक्टिवेट करना, यहाँ पे क्लिक करके फिर you can drag the two corners of the angle. Yeah, 16 degrees. So आपको अभी एंगल पता चल गया. फिर हम दोबारा पीछे साइड से भी इस एल्बो का भी एंगल पता करते हैं. Yeah, it is 16 degrees. Like that, you can apply for any photograph. Now I will show two more photographs. Yeah. Now I want to identify the angle of his elbow. इसको elbow का angle पता करना है. Definitely we can find it. Yeah, this is. So this is very simple to use. There is no more complications in the software. आपको एक बार इस टूल्स को एक बार फेमिलियराइज होना चाहिए. एक बार आप खुद यूज करेगा तो डेफिनेटली यू आर गोइंग टू एंजॉय द सॉफ्टवेयर एंड यू कैन आइडेंटिफाई योर आर्चर वेयर ही इज लैगिंग बिहाइंड. तो लाइक दैट कोई भी गेम हो या आर्चरी हो या वेट लिफ्टिंग हो, ताइक्वांडो, कोई भी गेम हो, आपका गेम के बारे में नॉलेज है, you can find the things and you can find the identify the angles and you can do whatever you want. Now हम अभी देखा था इस स्किल के बारे में. Now we'll go to the psychology के बारे में. This is one of the स्किल के बारे में आपको इस सॉफ्टवेयर से आपको फीडबैक मिलता है. Like हमारे इस स्किल में हमको कमी है, इस स्किल को हम डेवलप करना है. It gives this kind of software will give a good feedback. Now coming to psychological thing, we don't have we can get the feedback directly from a mind. That will be more beneficial. So there are real-time feedback, real-time biofeedback from the brain activity, for the brain activity. For example, EEG sensors. EEG sensors has a ability to sense the alpha, beta, theta, and delta waves of the brain activity, and it can correlate and it can show into the your focus levels, your concentration levels, and your meditation levels. So like that, it can be used in a training session or in front of a competition, but it cannot be used during the competition. During the competition, you cannot use any electronic device which helps your performance. So these kind of EEG headbands There are two companies I like to show so that any archer like Muse and Neurosky. Muse and Neurosky are the two companies which are providing these kind of headbands where you can get the real-time feedback of your brain activity, and this will be interface of your brain activity where it shows like whether you are in attention position or in your meditation levels or focus levels. So that's it. I'm done with me. That's it. Thank you.
So you're done with the session, sir, Kamlakar sir?
Yeah. Any questions?
Questions, not much, but we'll just take 2 minutes break. I'll just put up the slide. Meanwhile, I request all the participants, if you have any questions, please put in your queries in the chat box. We'll be putting up those queries. And I think there's a bit of a problem with Sanjeev sir's network, so he is not been able to reconnect again.
Okay.
Well, I'll just be putting up the slide once again. So as you can see, everybody, all the participants and all the side.
Yeah, there are some questions like please take software bank number.
Yeah. I'll put up the question. Just taking a 2-minute break. So
Yeah.
this, as you can see, we have also announced this during the morning session that online examination will be conducted for the participants post completion of this online coach education program, and that will be separate for all the sports disciplines and also for the sports sciences. As you can see, the date has already been fixed. Sports science will be held on 31st of May from 10 to 10:30 a.m. And for all the sports disciplines individually, like for archery, it will be on 30th of May from 10 to 10:30 a.m. Registration websites and how to register and from where you'll be getting all the information, you will be intimated very soon, very shortly. And basically, this will be an MCQ kind of question paper with 4 options each, and you have to select the correct option. And total duration time duration will be of 30 minutes as mentioned. And post completion of the examination, whoever passes the examination, you'll be getting an e-certificate that you can download, and this will be issued by NTA, the National Testing Agency. And I must request all the participants to kindly take this up. This is a voluntary one, except for the Psy coaches. It's mandatory for all the Psy coaches to attend this session, attend this exam. And for all the other participants who wish to at least have some kind of gain from these sessions, they could kindly attend this session, and then you'll be given this certificate which you can use later on. So thank you. Now we'll move on to the question, please.
Yeah, questions are like this. So which kind of can you get the software for mobile? See, I've placed everything in the presentation. The presentation will be shared with all the groups, so you can get the names of the applications which I placed in the presentation. And
I'll just put up 2, 3, 4 questions, Kamlakar sir, if that's okay.
Yeah.
So there is some question which is called as, what are the other software available for us to use apart from what was shared to us? So basically, apart from what was shared, I think the software that you shared.
Yeah, apart from this one, I think Dartfish is the only one which is available for the whole thing, because it is ultimate in the market.
Okay.
Because no one, if you want to spend money, you go for Dartfish. You want to do it for free, you go for Kinovia.
And then someone has asked, what other features are available in other paid softwares that is not available in Kinovia?
Paid softwares, you can correlate with some of these sensors also, like IR sensors, and you can even cameras can be synchronized with the paid softwares. Like here, we manually record the video and we do analysis. But there, the cameras can be synchronized with the software, and we get better results. But that will be very expensive.
Okay. So there's another question someone has asked, is there any kind of help documentation provided on net for this usage of Kinovia app?
Kinovia app, you can go to YouTube, and there are many tutorials where you can get it.
Okay. So someone has asked, I'm not sure if this is relevant enough, but someone has asked, what is that tape in his face? Is it necessary?
Yeah, whatever skill you want to observe, place a marker on the particular area. So I want to observe his face movements. Then I I place a marker on his face. That is nothing but a tape, white tape, because I want to distinguish between the color.
So can anyone use more than one marker at a time?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. And for biomechanical analysis, which is the best?
Yeah, you can use the Kinovia also.
Kinovia is it's helpful for biomechanical analysis as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, someone has asked what is a good posture for particular archer in full draw? How to define with the help of application?
With the help of application, first of all, you should have the knowledge of the good posture. Then you can analyze whether it is a good posture or not. So for that, I'll also like to share the document which is available online, where the angles are given, of the optimal levels of angles are mentioned. So with the presentation, I'm going to share the link for the document also.
Okay, and any other softwares or any other websites or something from which anyone can check the behavior of the equipment?
Behavior of the equipment.
Anything like that you know of?
No, this is only these. What are the applications I mentioned in the presentation that are the best leading softwares in the market?
So thank you, Kamla. I think this much are the questions. If you are able to see any further questions in your chat box, you may feel to.
Yeah, I would see some. I want the EEG band. How can I get it? The EEG bands are available in India also. It's available in Amazon. It costs around 7,000 rupees for band. You can buy it and you can get the biofeedback from your brain activities. It's very useful for archer.
Okay. Any further questions you'd like to take?
Is this application is available for Mac OS? I'm not sure about it, but I'll give the link for this website. You can check over there. Yeah, that's it. I think so.
So that's it, I think, for today's afternoon session. So particularly thank you, Kamlakar sir, for this wonderful session.
Thank you so much.
And also thanks to all the participants for joining in today again after the morning session. And as you all know that we have no session tomorrow. Tomorrow is a Sunday. And we'll be having, I think, presumably our last session on Monday. Sanjeev sir will be the speaker for Monday's session. So on Monday, that is 4th of May, we'll be again